2021, I decided to restructure my entire business. After a very enlightening conversation with a prominent serial entrepreneur and seller that buys other e-commerce businesses, I decided to cut the products from my portfolio that were not performing great, create a new brand, and be more strategic with the products I brought in next. This meant that I had to almost start from scratch. I started again, and I kept only one product. After that, I spent the majority of this year working on new product number 2. It took me way longer than I hoped, 5 months. That led me to seriously question myself and the overall value of what I created in 2021. But it is here. In September, I finally launched it, and this is how it went. Guys, the new product, right? The product we spoke about. He asked me for shipping marks. I've never done shipping marks before. I didn't really, I knew what they were, but not in practical terms, like how do they relate to me. So something else I learned, this is like a trend in my business. I just learn what I need to know when it comes. And this is also a good tip for you, I think, because you do not need to know everything, because you'll be overwhelmed. You just need to know the next thing, you know? So she asked me about shipping marks, and here I am pretending to know what shipping marks are, and yeah, I created some shipping marks. I think the product should be leaving China at the end of this month, the end of July, so it's still like 3 weeks to go. And also we're still selling a lot of our first product, which is great because I will need cash to pay all of these things that I'm ordering, like balance payments of these 2 shipments, freight forwarding to Europe, import tax. Import tax is so amazing. But I'll be fine, okay? The universe has my back and everything is happening perfectly. We'll be fine. That's why we're selling so much, because we need the cash to cover the costs. It's fine. In September, we had a new product launching. Well, it took me a lot more time to create this product than I thought, because I was also restructuring my whole business. I cut a bunch of products out and I basically started everything fresh. Definitely took my time. I did several sampling rounds to make sure we got everything perfect. And I ended up moving forward with the product and I spent $6,600. Actually not dollars, euros, so that's even more dollars, in order to bring this product to life. It's long, however, at some point we were able to launch. I just casually checked my Seller Central and my inventory is finally available to start selling. The warehouse was not sending it to the fulfillment center of Amazon, but it is finally available. So let's make our money back, shall we? First plan, I'm about to launch with some heavy PPC, okay? So I'm starting an automatic campaign, I'm starting a manual campaign. I'm gonna put the budgets as high as they need to be to capture all of the traffic, because I'm very confident in my listing and its ability to convert even without any reviews. So let's do this. And this is how it went. Week number 1, the first day that the units were available for sale, it was on Thursday, and we sold 2 units. Friday we sold 1, Saturday we sold 1, and Sunday we sold 4. Not super bad for a product with 0 reviews and pretty much just PPC. Week number 2 started and I was excited. We finally got our first few reviews, and a couple of them, or one of them, had pictures. So I love when those reviews appear, because you know those will really help you sell more units and seal the deal with more clients. Reason why I was so optimistic and why I was so decisive, because I really believed in this product and I think I did a great job on the listing and the pictures that I took myself. Apparently I was right, because it never happened to me that a product launched so fast, it started making money so fast with so little reviews and very good return on advertising spend. So I definitely was right by betting on this product. Things are going so well, like this going so well. I'm so happy. I mean, I wasn't nervous, but like this needed to work, you know? And in the last 24 hours, we sold 8 units, and this is like the biggest launch I've had, and we have 0 reviews, mind you. 0 freaking reviews, and people are buying this. Like, I'm just so happy. Oh my god. Soon I started to get worried, and of course that's always what happens, right? So I'm very happy we are selling so much, but I'm getting a little bit worried because I think we will run out of stock, and that's something I really don't want to happen, you know, to run out of stock, as we were so lucky launching. And the problem is that I can only send 60 units at a time, but apparently with how long the units take from the warehouse to the fulfillment center, 60 units is not enough. It's pretty much like as soon as the units are dispatched, I should be already sending more. And that's just a mess. That's really not ideal. I just wish I could send some more at a time. So yeah, what I'm thinking is that I should already be sending more, and that's what I'll do. I was so right, because in the next day we ran out of stock. So no more stock in the fulfillment center, only in the warehouse. So I turned off the ads. I tried to take it out of my mind, because at that point there was nothing else I could do, and I just hoped that everything would still continue to go right as it was before. 2 was amazing, and Monday we sold 8 units, Tuesday we sold 12, Wednesday we sold 12. On Thursday we sold 6, and this is where I asked for more inventory to be sent to the warehouse. Friday we sold 8, Saturday we sold 8, and on Sunday we ran out of stock, but we sold 6. This all happening with, I don't know, 1 review or 2 reviews, whatever we had back then. It was insane. I told you so much about Marketplace Superheroes in other videos, and this is the proof that the method works. So if you want to start your Amazon FBA business or revamp your business like I did, then make sure to sign up for the course, and you can use my link down below. That would help me a lot. If you do use my link down below, then make sure to let me know so I can check, and then I'll make myself available to answer any of your questions as a thank you for using my link. Back to the video. So week 3 started, and I was obsessively refreshing my Seller Central account, my inventory page, to see if my inventory was already being delivered in the fulfillment center. So it took a while for it to be delivered, and I was not happy about that. But a strange thing was happening at the same time, which was that we were selling without being stocked, and also we were selling without ads. So I was really happy about that, kind of confused, and also planning that as soon as the inventory comes in I need to send more, because our units that are on the way are already being reserved to people who bought them. So we sent 60 units initially to the warehouse, and we already ran out of stock, and we spent 10% of our advertising budget, and now we do not have stock, but they are still selling without ads and without stock. So I guess Amazon is putting people, like, you know, whenever the units come they will fulfill, and that's amazing because we only have 2 reviews also. So I'm just so happy that this is actually working. What do you think?
Me too. It's good to see another product going up the ranks for us. So
yes, it's so great. And now I'm like so excited, and I'm just doing like product research like crazy, because it is now September, and I just set the goal that I want 1 new product per month, or like the equivalent. So let's see. It's really, really, really exciting, and just also to know that the method works, you know, like it works. If you just get the right product, it will sell. People will want it. So finally on Thursday our inventory arrived. So you can imagine how I was the whole beginning of the week, just crazy, refreshing my page and nothing was happening. But thank God our sales picked right up. So you're probably wondering why I cannot just fix my inventory problem by sending more units to the fulfillment center. The reality is that I cannot. So Amazon lets you send as many units as you want to the fulfillment center, as long as you have an IPI, which is a inventory performance indicator below a given amount, and by the date, the deadline, I did not meet that threshold. Threshold is you should be above 500. What constitutes this indicator is excess inventory, sell-through, stranded inventory, and in-stock inventory. And usually I am so careful with it, but I did one mistake, and that caused me to now have my IPI below the 500 mark, and therefore I have a limited amount of inventory that I can send. That's why I'm screwed, for now at least. So what happened was that, remember that I told you that I was getting rid of a bunch of products, selling out of those products because I did not want to restock them. So I did, and I ended up with a bunch of listings that were out of stock for a few months, even if I did not actually have any intention of restocking them. But Amazon didn't know that, so in the end I should have closed the listings and changed them to fulfill by merchant, and then I wouldn't have had a problem. And now I fixed it. All of the listings that I do not plan on restocking are closed and are changed to fulfill by merchant, just to be sure, but I still need to wait until the IPI goes up. Once that's fixed, then you better bet that I will be restocking that fulfillment center to the brim so that this doesn't happen again. Week 3. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were a pain because we were out of stock, as I said. However, we were still selling somehow by some miraculous motive. Monday we sold 1 unit, Tuesday we sold 3, Wednesday we sold 1, and then on Thursday we went back in stock. We sold 9 on this day. Friday we sold 3, Saturday we sold 10, and Sunday we sold 1. Great way to go about our week 3. On week 4, all of the excitement of having a new product out kind of ran out. All I could think about was this freaking inventory constraint and the fact that I could not properly stock the fulfillment center and how much that was costing me. But on the bright side, we made it to page 1 organically of the search results. We were still quite low on the page, not like in the first few positions, but still it's already a conquest because the listing has not been live for that long and not selling for that long. Alright you guys, let's talk. I need to start thinking about restocking. It's so crazy because I sold less than half of the order, but I already have to think about restocking because it's selling so fast and production takes 1 month. I really wanted to ship by train this time to save on cost. That would take another month. So I would really need to start reordering again. So what I'm doing now to prepare to reorder, is I'm picking up all of the customer feedback that I get. So you know this tool, I will show you. There's this tool that's under performance, and it is the voice of the customer. You can see the customer experience health of your listing, and then if you click see details, it will show you the percentage of returns that are because the product is defective, because the performance or the quality is not adequate, or because the product is damaged. So here I got often the complaint that there are holes in the fabric of my product. I'm taking this feedback and bringing it to my supplier. Also, there's something in the product that I want to improve and change. I wish I could tell you what it is, but basically it will just make it that much nicer, and it is like a small change that will make it really much nicer. And also I want to restock a new color, just a small amount of, wow, I just sold another one. So every time you restock a product, you should try to improve the product a little bit or get a better pricing for it. And with this restock, I will try to do both. Also because I'll be ordering double the quantity because I want to order also a new color, right? So let's see what I can get out of it. After that, on week 4, not much else happened. We kept on selling. I also did some serious PPC optimization, and I'll be looking into dropping the advertising expenditure to 10% the price of the item. Overall, on week 4, we sold 16 units on Monday. Tuesday we sold 2, Wednesday we sold 3, Thursday we sold 3, Friday 6, Saturday 11, and Sunday 10. That was the end of the launch month. Adding this product caused my business to have the highest revenue day so far on week 3. I was very excited about this, especially after taking so long to develop this product and risking so much to bring it forward. I launched the product at 25.99 €, and a week later I increased, because it was selling so well, I increased it to 27.99, and at the moment the price is already what it's supposed to be, what I planned it to be in the long run, at 32.99, and it still sells. Even with less marketing spend. At some point these days I let the ad spend as much as they wanted to, and there was a day or two in which they were spending 81 euros a day. The reason why I let that happen was because the ads were being profitable, and as long as they were making me money, I don't mind spending money, because if I spend 2 euros to make 20, then I'm happy about it. I profit 18, right? Minus the rest of the costs, but you know what I mean. But now that we're out of the launch phase, I want to control that expenditure, and as long as it's selling, it's not a race. I don't need to be the top seller. I'm more worried about making sure that my margin is under control and it is exactly where I want it to be. And as I said, right now I'm negotiating a restock and adding a new color that will be slightly better. And also the success of this product has me on fire to add 3 to 5 more SKUs still this year in 2021. I already have the short list of the products that I want, and these products I also selected using the Marketplace Superheroes method. What I'm doing now is sampling from different suppliers, changing things in the products to make sure they are from my brand and to make sure that they are better than the others. I really hope that things go smoothly and fast enough that I can launch as soon as possible. And if you want to know how that will go, then you make sure to stay tuned for episode 4 of On the Road to Exit. Thank you so much for watching, and we see us next time for another one. Bye! Again, I'm so happy that I can say that I finally launched a product using Marketplace Superheroes method. And this is a proof that the method works, as I told you in so many other videos. If you want to also learn their method and make sure you have a launch as successful or even more successful than mine, then make sure to sign up to the course using my link down below. If you use my link, then make sure to send me a message and let me know, because I will make sure to be available to answer any of the questions that you may have as a thank you for this time.